Well, let me have a rule and a saw and a board and I'll cut it. I'll climb up a ladder with a hammer and a nail and I'll nail it.
Hello everyone, Absolute Unit here. Today I just wanted to talk about the sorry state of Red Dead Online and my thoughts on it and what I hope for the future of the game, I suppose. So yeah, I suppose a good thing to start off with would be the last Outlaw Pass. It was honestly kind of really disappointing for almost everyone. It was a lot of just junk and filler content. The outfit they gave us and the clothing they gave us wasn't really westerny. It was just I guess we don't really understand is why does Rockstar keep going with giving us these like really fancy clothes and whatever instead of giving us like more Western stuff. A lot of people just want to be able to like dress up as an actual cowboy or like dress up as NPCs and stuff, but they won't even give us the clothes that they have for character models already in the game. They just want to give us a bunch of dumb shit that no one even cares about. But also, I mean, there are like useful stuff that I like the ammo pouches that give you more ammo and stuff, really useful, or like the last one, or the last Outlaw Pass where you could let you fast travel through your wilderness camp and cook more pieces of meat at the same time. That was all really useful stuff, but it feels like they're just not trying anymore, especially now they're even just releasing Outlaw Passes without even updates to keep people playing. It's like they expect just having something to do is enough to make people do it. There has to be some sort of incentive to play the game. I mean, of course, there's lots of people who just love the PvP and they'll play a game just for that, or they have good roleplay communities, so they'll play for that, but like for me and my friends, it's like we actually want to like do the content and play what's in the game, like do the bounty hunting and go hunting and collecting and do moonshiner sales and whatever. But we can't because it's so boring now, because they never add anything new to the rules to keep them alive or add any new rules for us to do. And it was kind of disappointed with the last update where they added the bounty hunter, prestigious bounty hunter, but all it was 10 more levels, a couple legendary bounties, and then it was also, there was a couple new bounty types you could do around that were like more story focused, more cutscene focused, that you get a bonus for, but other than that, they're just normal bounties. There's not much reason really to even do them. I mean, they pay a little bit more, and some of them are a little bit more interesting, but other than that, there's normal-ass bounties they added and re-added to the game. But I guess what a lot of us are hoping for the future is like properties, or more like actual outlaw content, like, because when you get Red Dead, you expect to be able to do some actual robbing and some more like actual crime, whatever. I guess that's the simplest way to put it, is people want to actually be able to do the crime they bought the game for, which sounds hilarious, but it's serious, because I mean, like, as good as bounty hunting is, and like the trader and collector stuff is, a lot of people really want to be able to like rob trains like you could in story mode, or rob stores, or like, why can't you rob NPCs or stagecoaches? If you actually break into them, have almost nothing. There's no incentive to do bad things in this game, and that's something a lot of people are complaining about, and it's so easy to add. They could add so much stuff from story mode, and that would even make people happy. Like, just stuff from story mode would make people happy, you know? It's like, even like re-adding theaters, like I would go see the theaters in online if they re-added it back to online. I'd love to go and watch a movie with my friends and just hang out. I mean, that's a good thing for Red Dead. Red Dead is a lot of like, it's hanging out and just vibing and just chilling, you know? It's just hanging out with people. That's one of the biggest things for Red Dead for me. It's just hanging out with people. Like, of course, it's a lot more fun to do different things and like different missions or whatever. But it's a lot of the time, you can find me and my friends will just be in my moonshine shack drinking and playing music and slapping each other, you know? It's a lot of the simpler things that they need to add to the game to make it fun again. And add stuff to do. Like, if there's a variety of random fun stuff to do, people are gonna do that variety of random fun stuff to do, you know? It's, it's not hard to add little small things, like, sorry. You can get dogs in the game, but you can barely do anything with them. You can pet them at your camp and they'll bark at shit, right? That's about it. But like, imagine if you could actually take your dog out for a walk and like actually take it like hunting with you, or take your dog for a run with your horse, and let's say you get ambushed, and the dog will like go around and, like bite people and like run around them and stuff, like we could do with Chomp in GTA 5. Like a lot of these things they've already done before and that they've shown they can do, but they just haven't added them back. But I'm really hoping May 31st is when this Outlaw Pass ends. So we're supposed to get something for June 1st. We don't know what yet. Hopefully, at least we get an update. I'm personally really hoping. I don't want, like, as much as I want more content for the roles that are in the game. I guess I don't want what they did with Bounty Hunter again. It was disappointing, if I'm honest. Like, it was actually kind of really disappointing what happened with Bounty Hunter. Because they added the 10 new ranks, and it was exciting for the first day until you hit rank 30, and then there was nothing to do again. And we don't want that again. The players are Red Dead. We don't want that to happen again. We want more to do. We want more content in our game. As much as it is nice to have other roles updated, like, we need new content. Like, if you're just gonna add a couple new missions, what's the point in upgrading it? I mean, I guess you can sell it for 15 gold bars again, you'll make some money off some random people, and it's easy, but it's not gonna keep people playing in the long run. But it doesn't seem like Rockstar cares about that. They don't care about how many people keep playing, because they already make a ton of money off of Red Dead and GTA. They probably have more money than almost anyone ever could imagine having as a company. And it sucks. But a lot of people, I think, would really want properties. Like, I think I've seen a lot of stuff about people talking about how cool it would be, like, own McFarlane's ranch, or like buy a mansion in Saint Denis, or just anything would be really cool. And my other friend, Shadow, he was talking about how it would be awesome if you could buy a house and like a ranch somewhere, like a house, and then you could like upgrade it and customize all the things and like place furniture in your house and whatever, and be a lot of fun. And be able to like actually make your own place. I think that's a good idea. It could be like the same kind of aspect as like the arcade in GTA, where you could like buy a whole bunch of arcade machines and move them around and place them where you wanted and how you wanted. It'd be a lot of fun. And I think it would be good to have another hangout spot. Like, it's fun to hang out at like your camp at night and just all sit around the fire, and it's nice to be in your moonshine shack just drinking and having fun. But it would be a lot of fun to have like another place. It's like a house and stuff would be fun. And I think I also seen there was leaks before, whatever, probably not ever gonna come to fruition, but it was about like if you buy different properties, you get different heists to do depending on your property. Like if you buy McFarlane's ranch, you can like rob a bank at Armadillo or something. But if you buy like the Saint Denis or the mansion of the mayor, you could go and rob the Saint Denis bank. And I think that's a really cool concept. The less money you put into a place to live, the less money you get out of doing the heist from it. I mean, it makes sense. Or the harder it is to do that heist, the longer it takes. Like with in GTA with the arcade, it was you could buy the arcade in Polito Bay for really cheap, but then and you still have to drive across the entire map to the city to do the missions there, and get the stuff from there to set up the heist. And to actually do the heist, you have to drive all the way there as well. So it's like how much money you want to put into it and how much you want to get out of it. I guess it's a good idea. But I think it's a lot of like little things that players want in this game that would make it better. I think there was this one Twitter post I saw from some Red Dead group. I forget what they're called, but they had a list of like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of ideas that they'd like to see added to the game, and they were all like super cool, super awesome ideas that could make the game 100 times better. Like, it's just such little things that can make the game so much better and keep people interested for so much longer. Like, imagine if Rockstar like hired a bunch of voice actors, like say like 10 to 20 different male voice actors and 10 to 20 different female voice actors, and then you could have oh, sorry about that. You could have you could be able to pick a voice for your character and actually talk to NPCs and like do like the same thing they had in story mode, where you could like greet them or antagonize them or rob them, and you can actually like meet NPCs that your character actually has conversations with, depending on the voice you have for your character. And it'd be really cool. I think it would be awesome to see stuff like that, because there's not many online games that do that kind of thing, where it lets you select a voice for your character, and you and other characters actually hear your character saying these things. I think it'd be awesome to see. I really would enjoy to see that in the game. Or like I don't know about that idea. Not sure. But yeah, my point is, with this whole video, the whole point is really just how easy Rockstar can make the game better. I mean, like, look at how horribly received the Outlaw Pass was. Like, I mean, like, I have like over 450 hours in this game, like over 19 days of playtime in this game, in Red Dead, and I love it. It's such a good game. It's a beautiful game, and I'm even on the original Xbox. I don't even have 4K in this game. It's beautiful, it runs so well, and it's so much fun. They have great missions. It's a really good game that's being treated really poorly. And it's so sad to see the Outlaw Pass so poorly received by the community, because nobody wants the things Rockstar's given us. Like, and it's not even just like we're being picky. We only want Western content. We only want new clothes that we want. We only want this and that. It's also like if you see the what was it? The Halloween Pass for 2020. That was so cool. There was like the new Moonshine Shack and the machete that everyone used, and they had the horse mask, which I see people using all the time. They had so much cool content come with the Halloween Pass, and that wasn't all like super realistic hardcore Western stuff, but they did it the right way, and it was really well received, at least from what I saw. Me and my friends all loved it. Every couple days I bring out my gothic decor, my Moonshine Shack, and we'll hang out in the Moonshine Shack with gothic decor in it. And I always use my Zavala machete that I got from the Halloween Pass too. It's all really well made when they do the right thing, like the theme stuff. Like, I remember when snow got added to Red Dead, and it was my first year last year in 2020 was being in online when there was snow, and it was such a cool experience with my friends all the time. We were wearing like the animal coats from the Naturalist that got added in the summer. We were all wearing our coats all around, and we were making awesome snow outfits. And it was a lot of fun. And like there was like blizzards that would come in all the time. It was a great experience. It's just when they do these holiday events right, it's really good. It's really well done. And I think that they can keep doing it. I think that they should keep doing it. And I think the community would really enjoy like lots of like just player events or world events and stuff like that bring everyone together and just keep adding new content. And like if you can, I guess if Rockstar can try and keep in contact with the community, I don't know. I guess it's probably never going to happen, but if they are watching this stuff, like if they, like, I know they're not going to watch my small videos, but if they're like, sorry about that, the big YouTubers, if they're actually watching them play, and they're watching their ideas, and hopefully stuff gets spread around. Hopefully Rockstar can turn around. I mean, I doubt it. I mean, GTA hasn't been treated very well. I mean, at least they get the updates, you know. That's something we're missing out on. At least that GTA gets updates. And I know people talk about these weekly updates whenever it's like, oh, at least we get discounts and stuff weekly. Well, it's all bullshit, you know. Like, fucking discounts on baked beans and apples. Like, I remember when dynamite was 25 cents instead of $1. Like, anyone couldn't afford the $8 for 8 sticks of dynamite. But I don't know, I'm just disappointed. I just hope it turns out a lot better this summer. I hope we get actual content, because I know that a lot of my friends don't play this game anymore, and it, you know, like sometimes, like, I mean, it's a personal thing for me, but sometimes games like this, when they just die, friendships die with it. And I have friends that I wouldn't want to lose because a game that we both play and only play stopped being good, right? So it's, yeah, just gotta have high hopes for the future, you know. Well, thank you for watching through my rant. I thank you for all the support, everyone. I really enjoy you guys watching and subscribing, and like if you want to, I mean, if you don't like me or you don't like my videos, you can always dislike it, as long as, you know, YouTube doesn't get rid of that. But you know, it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, I'm gonna put a few names up on the screen of some people who really did help me and support me through some difficult times I've been having recently. And thank you everyone for watching. Have a nice day.